Hello students, welcome to Engineers Academy. Let's solve these two problems. In the first problem it is said that determine the magnitudes of the projected components of the force F along the cable AB and AC. So the Cartesian vector force F is given, right, and we are required to find the components of this force F along this AB cable and this AC cable. So to find the components of this force F, we need to find the position vector from A to B and the position vector from A to C. So let's say that this is the position vector from A to B. So we can find the position vector from A to B, or we can find the unit vectors from A to B and unit vector from A to C. Since the projection of F along AB will be equal to this Cartesian vector F times the unit vector along AB and the unit vector along AC. So I will find the unit vector along AB. So the unit vector along AB is equal to the position vector along AB divided by its magnitude. So we can find the position vector directly. So we need to move along x, y and z axes to reach that point B from point A. So from point A we need to move 3 meters distance in the negative x direction, so I will write minus 3. Then from here I need to move this much distance in the negative y, so this distance is 0.75, so I will write minus 0.75 j, this is along I. And then from here we need to move 1 meter distance in the positive k, so I will write plus 1 k. And then we can find its magnitude. So its magnitude will be the squares of each component, and then we will take the square root. So I will find it using calculator. So this is 3 square plus 0.75 square plus 1 square, so 1 square is 1, so this gives us 3.25. So the magnitude of the position vector from A to B is 3.25. So I will write this as 3.25, and then we need to divide each component by its magnitude, right? So UEB is equal to, so we can multiply 1 divided by 3.25 with each and every component. So we can write it like this. This is 1 divided by 3.25 multiplied by this position vector. So this is 1 divided by 3.25 multiplied by minus 3. So minus 0.923. So if we multiply this ratio with minus 3, so this is minus 0.923i. Then we need to multiply it with minus 0.75. So minus 0.75. So this gives us minus 0.231 minus 0.231j, and then when we multiply it with 1, this is multiplied by 1, so this is 0.308, so plus 0.308k. So this is the unit vector along AB. Now we need to find the unit vector along AC. The unit vector along AC will be equal to the position vector from A to C divided by its magnitude. So we will apply that same method. So to reach that point C from A, we need to move 3 meters distance in the negative I. So I will write minus 3I. Then we need to move this distance along positive y, and this distance is 1. So I will write plus 1j. And then we need to move this distance, and this distance is 1.5. So this is plus, this is along positive k, so 1.5k. And again we can find its magnitude directly using the calculator. So this will be 3 square plus 1 square plus 1.5 square. So taking the squares of each component and then taking the square root always gives us the magnitude. So the magnitude is 3.5. So this is 3.5. Now we need to divide each component by 3.5, right? So minus 3 divided by 3.5, this gives us minus 0.857. So minus 0.857, and this is minus I. then plus 1 divided by 3.5, 1 divided by 3.5, so this gives us 0.286 plus 0.286, and then 1.5 divided by 3.5, so this is plus 1.5 divided by 3.5, so this gives us 0.429. This is along J, this is 0.429 along K. So now these are the unit vectors along AB and along AC. Now we are required to find the components of this force F along AB and AC. So let's say that FAB is the component of that force F along AB. So we can write that this will be equal to F dot the unit vector along AB. So this will be we can write F, so F is given, which is 60I plus 12J minus 40K, and dot product with the unit vector along AB, which is minus 0.923I from here, minus 0.231J, and plus 0.308K. So now we can multiply it. So FAB magnitude, the dot product always gives us scalar, so this will always give us the magnitude of that particular component, right? So if we take the dot product, then we will multiply I with I, J with J, and K with K. So this will be 60 into minus 0.923, and I dot I is 1. Then we will write plus 12 into this minus 0.231, and then minus 40 into 0.308, so 0.308. So using calculator we can find it. This will be 60 multiplied by minus 0.923 plus 12 into minus 0.231 minus 40 into 0.308. So this gives us minus 70.47, minus 70.47 newtons. This is the component of the force along AB, and this minus sign indicates that the component along AB is acting in the opposite direction of AB. So we have assumed the position vector from A to B, so the component of that force F is acting from B to A. The minus sign tells us the sense of the direction, right? So FAB is acting like this. Now we can find the component of this F force along AC by using the same method. So FAC will be equal to F dot the unit vector along AC. So again the F Cartesian vector, which is 60I plus 12J minus 40K, dot product with this unit vector. This is minus 0.857I plus 0.286J plus 0.429K. So I will find this dot product using calculator directly. So again we need to multiply I with I, J with J, and K with K. So this will be 60 into minus 0.857 plus 12 into 0.286 and minus 40 into 0.429. So this gives me minus 65.15. So minus 65.15 Newton, and again the negative sign tells us the sense of the direction, and this negative sign tells us that the component of force F along AC is acting from C to E. So this is FAC, and if we in the problem statement we are required to find the magnitude of FAB. So the magnitude of FAB will be equal to 70.47 Newton, and similarly FAC magnitude is 65.15 meter. Now in the second problem we are required to determine the angle theta between cable AB and cable AC. To find theta, if we take the dot product of the position vector, so let's say that this is the position vector from A to B, and let's say that we have one another position vector from A to C. So if we take the dot product of both of these vectors, so if I write RAB dot RAC, so this will be equal to RAB magnitude, RAC magnitude cos of theta, and from this if I divide both sides by this magnitude, so this is RAB, RAC, this will be equal to cos of theta, and if I take cos inverse, then we can write that cos inverse, this will be equal to theta, or we can say that theta is equal to cos inverse this thing, right? And now is you people can see that the position vector AB divided by its magnitude is the unit vector along AB, and similarly this is the unit vector along AC. So we can say that this theta is equal to cos inverse UAB dot UAC. So now we need to take the dot product of both of these. So again we need to multiply I with I, J with J, and K with K. So we can write that this is cos inverse and I with I. So now this is minus 0.923 into minus 0.857, then minus 0.231 into minus plus 0.286, and similarly plus 0.308 into 0.429. So we can find it using calculator. So this is minus 0.923 into minus 0.857 minus 0.231 into 0.286 plus 0.308 into 0.429. So this gives us 0.857, and if I take cos inverse of this answer, I will write shift cos inverse of the answer, so that will give us that angle theta. So the angle between both of these cables is 31 degrees. So from this we get 31.01. So let's say that we assume that the angle is approximately 31 degrees between both the cables. So this is the solution of these two problems. Kindly subscribe my channel for the solution of such more problems. Also like this video if you people want me to solve such more problems from Hibbeler statics.